Hey, Alan. Um, yeah, no worries. Gotta make sure you eat something.
Hi, Alfalfa. Have a nice night.
Oh, are they headed out?
I think so. Yeah, they went to go sleep.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if they're still here, but have a good night, Alpha Alpha. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dog is like taking up the entire space on my bed, and
Oh,
it's so
goodness.
adorable, but also a little obnoxious.
Yeah. I'm just turning these up because this game is hard and I don't think my ability to play will be very good at 9. Oh my gosh, almost 10 our time.
Oh
Uh,
God.
yeah,
And it's good to just get through like the first mission, the main mission, and just call it a day.
yeah. Okay, let's get this started. Ugh, I need to throw away all the cardboard boxes I've built up in my room. So I need to do that.
Fair warning.
Like, I need to wake up early tomorrow to do that
This
before it
is
gets
gonna
too
be
hot.
weirder than usual. Hope we
To
help.
clear them out.
Yeah, just toss them in the recycling bin.
You called me. So here I am.
I see.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that
I'm gonna send
I
Cam
get
a
my hopes up.
text message. I'm not sure if
So
he's
many times
available,
it's led to
but just
nothing.
in case he
I
happens to be
found
up.
nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Okay.
So she just straight up just walks into this build and is like,
Yes, though. She does kind of just walk into this building.
I do like that concept though, like it's hidden in plain sight.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to try and see if I'm able to just kind of stream you I guess like a lesser quality version of like the stream? That way you don't have to worry about the feedback of like your audio playing on Twitch.
No worries.
Okay. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed in the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder of prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, Fortnite, and number 2 pencils. It's official. Oh, Cam said that they just got off work. Meet me in the gamer chat. You know the one. Okay, let's keep going. I don't think there was anything back there, but let's just double check. Okay.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
This is the expenditure summary. Executive Sector Q2. Staffing, surveillance, Himbo research, data center initiative, construction, gayness, and and fanfiction novelization. Minor is office equipment, janitorial costs, Undertale fanfiction, mold removal, and HQ what is that? Livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheets, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Alright, pretty simple. Standard government stuff. El Gobierno, as our Latines want to call it. What if we call it, no, my gosh, Latines? What if it was just Latinas, you know, like Latina phase? This is where my humor is going because it's really late for me personally, even though it's only like 10 p.m. my local time. My mind is already
Federal
running
Bureau
on
of Control.
fumes.
All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
That's me when I try to find my charger. I'm just like, or like when you try to find your phone, but it's actually just right in your hand. Like, oh my gosh, they were hiding in plain sight the whole time. Let's see. Security order. So it's a baby shark, a shark in his heart-shaped pantalones. Although secure, wasn't fastened properly. Permission to investigate further of the Pantel region is, what is this? Following basic protocol of cancel culture is shoot to kill, kill to love. Good luck. Thank you, Jupiter. The reality is that I don't need your presence to create the cursed content. In fact, you hold me back from spewing the most cursed stuff I can. You are my tether to this earthly plane. Also, there was more stuff back here. Look, there's the door I went through. Wait, we just got an article. Okay. It says, hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need any extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Oof, that's not good whenever you get the best. It's like basically saying with shade in like company lingo. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no relevant. There be work for the axe. take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Oh,
The cell.
I'm glad that
Poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the
Jess
poster. They told me I
seems
imagined it.
sympathetic enough to
I've been trying
understand
to
not
put
to
it down
like
ever
treat
since.
like
You
blue
want
collar
help?
because those tend to be the jobs where marginalized people and people who struggle with mental health can only like get at that point. So she's not a complete Karen yet.
Oh, hey, Alfalfa.
Hello. Glad to see you back. I don't know if you were here all this time. We thought you might have left because we saw you say bye, because we thought maybe you decided to go to bed a little early. Didn't know. Anyway, hi. Yeah, I'm talking about Jess, because she's like, this guy, Amit, the janitor, is a friendly face. I was like, okay, at least she's not like being shittily like, ew, what a creepy guy. And it's just like, yeah, this guy's chill.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Damn, this place is really pretty. I love it so much.
yeah.
I want to live here. Good. It's so good. So apparently they're looking for like some programmers, but the programmers are looking for like obviously at the professional scale. So I was like, damn it. No
Yeah.
entry level, positions. Because I kind of want to like, after seeing Control, I'm like, I kind of do want to work with this company. It seemed pretty cool.
Yeah. This document says, Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench, also known as Karen, with that kind of an email, document.
It's like, he's all, can't get canceled if he cancel them first.
Shit. You want me to pick it up?
A?
The murder
A?
weapon? Really?
This is the effects of cancel culture.
Something's outside.
Oh, goodness.
It's coming here. I must.
Well, at least it matches the drapes.
It's true.
Because, that flag has blood on its hands.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or
No, someone needs to edit that where after she,
alter
shoots the
world
gun,
events,
it's the Persona
intrusions
3
upon
mass
perceived
destruction
reality.
theme.
Now,
Oh, goodness.
the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP.
No worries,
a very
Alfalfa.
powerful
Thanks for
one.
joining us, and
Ingrained
have a
in the
good
Bureau's
night's
DNA,
rest.
A key component in our
Yeah.
prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Alfalfa,
yeah.
knowing my taste, yes.
I'm still not certain about your taste yet. and I'm your friend. I don't, I don't, I don't know. I'm Ace. I have no tastes.
It's true because it rhymes.
The same thing.
Hey.
Yeah. You said, I'm Ace, I have no taste.
Is this our new friend, the supernatural gun of unlimited power?
Here, 1 second. Whew. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
No worries.
Okay. I am back.
See, the screen is back on. Are you back?
Yep, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I just need to take a quick step away.
No worries. It's time for us to go to the floating pyramid and get our and file for unemployment. Oh god, remember that cursed TikTok you sent me of that job interview? This is what I feel like is Control in a nutshell. That Vine you sent me of that one person on the online interview.
Yes, I really like that video. It's made me homophobic.
I know, right?
Hello. Alan, you should, like, stick to your word and not just ruin our hopes and dreams with your torta instead of getting a hamburger or burrito.
Tortas are really good though. I think
Yes.
it's an understandable situation.
Something's coming.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna eat some cheesecake.
An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Oh, it looks friendly.
I mean, hey,
You can't let this happen.
Red totally brings out her eyes.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
So, we got a document on the Hiss. His corrupted security guard. Confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this. Hiss guards use standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? And does it utilize hosts for tasks that they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file Bottoming 101 for the full report. And then this is so much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege, Zachariah Trench.
people act like CEOs or these big head honchos when mostly they're mostly just overpaid. I hate using the term overpaid. They're mostly just really expensive marketing relations.
Also, does my sound come out a little clearer? I know it was coming off really quiet just a moment ago.
Give me a moment. Just say something.
Something, 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 something.
Yeah, it sounds good on my end.
Okay. Yeah, probably fixed it. So we have the service weapon. The containment procedure is no unique procedures required. The description in para-utility states this object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to dissociate. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of Goofy Goober. The object will determine whether they are a Goofy Goober. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the musical chairs, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, Undertale fandom gone too far syndrome, has seen many forms throughout history. The big Bayonetta Marvel DC fight that happens in 2045, Mjolnir, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that blast pies out of their barrels of their wielders. If the objects of powers are convergence of forces based on their collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, see Eldritch Horror number 141, known as The Dollhouse, and then see Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Obviously,
Darling is certified to give you your astrological charts.
Yeah.
Well, you see, your Mercury was on retrograde, and that's why you became corrupted by the Hiss.
Obviously, since it's all blacked out, they just want us to fill in the gaps with the information that was supposed to be there.
Yeah. I think it'd be a funny edit if, like, we replace these sound effects with Ed, Edd, and Eddy sound effects. This would be hilarious.
Thank God I just put this on assisted mode. I am, like, not in a state of mind to, like, do things.
I mean, understandable. It is within almost 11 o'clock.
Don't let people know I'm old at heart.
I mean, it literally took you a while to, like, set up the Pokemon showdown.
Listen, the really loud sound was a lot for me to process, which is why I usually do sound balancing off stream to figure it out. So I kind of freaked out a bit, to be honest. The Federal Bureau of Control agenda items for next executive meeting: rising costs of AWE response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted, New stock for Gamer Girl products. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time.
Goodness. What if, like, being the director was really just their way of creating the ideal gamer girl? So we just passed the interview, right? Now we're the director.
That's how things work.
I mean, honestly.
Why did I do that, you might ask?
It sound
I
like
don't
tried to
know.
invade me earlier. The
Hey,
haze
we get those moments.
growing into everything in this place.
It was
I
a
just had a
completely,
pew
dare
pew
say,
moment.
All right, it's out.
I would say it's a Gemini moment.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody.
You're a
that
Leo,
makes
so
you
you
humming
just gotta
over
make
and
drama
over.
even when it's not necessary.
When people are like, I stand up for equality, that's why I want to enact violence on women. Pew.
Oh God, I bet
Or
you
no,
that's
that's
gonna
why
be...
I want to justify my violence towards women.
Yeah. That's like fucking Dylan in a nutshell, right? From Control. He's all, I have ascended humanity. I am a centrist now.
I took intro
He's all
to
like, I can now spout the wise words that both sides are both bad.
takes intro to Psych and nothing after that. Or no, takes intro to Psych
Control point.
and uses like their D grade understanding of the class. Ugh. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to be the effect of the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics
Yes, we've
of
heard
an
about the
altered
big
item.
recent news about the death.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Urban legends are understood to be as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain certain what, Isabella?
What?
Certain what?
Oh, Alan Tapioca just asked, just curious, have you heard about the big
No.
news today?
No, I was giving you a prompt to choose a blacked out word.
Oh, can you repeat the sentence for me?
We recognize certain.
Has-been hotels.
Oh gosh. We recognize certain has-been hotels, informed by our own has-been hotel insiders and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially inseminated in popular culture using procreation, our bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. See, I was onto it even though I didn't look at the next sentence.
It's so bad. It's great.
Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs, that only occur on GameCubes
Snack time.
in 2009. A pair of scissors that consume human libido through 2 punctures on the penis. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to the file.
It's so cursed. This is so great.
This is all, yeah. We specifically wanted to do this Twitch channel to record the stuff. And then just dinner reservations at 7 p.m. Ches Ombre. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the reception lobby. Remember, she is turning 46. Ooh, she's turning 46. You have to remind her that and constantly talk about her getting closer to menopause, because that's probably what this man will do.
That's probably what, like, the Hets do, right?
Optimal.
Just, like, and then, like, the unpaid intern messes up and accidentally sets the flowers to his lover that he had an affair with.
Holy shit. You did it.
I don't know why, I just thought of, like, idiot men, well, just, like, men that don't understand, anything and are, like, will go up to, like, women and be like, you look really pretty, I wonder how pretty you are without your makeup, thinking that's a compliment, you know?
God.
Or, you look prettier, or you would look so pretty without makeup, like, I don't know, these are just minds. I'm just thinking of, like, things that boys think are compliments that are just, this person is vibing. I feel you. I feel you so hard right now.
We can give them, like, a fist bump and be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like a pet the dog situation, but fist bump the floating coworker. Let me fist bump the floating coworker. Another cursed comment I was thinking was someone walks up to a lady and says, "You got nice birthing hips."
Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have.
Citrus alludes to this is a shitty guy who only, probably no doubt transphobic, and only would walk up to cis women or cis assuming women.
Mm-hmm.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building.
God,
without
she
anyone
gives me
becoming
so much
When
Karen
the info is
vibes.
official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
Pope? Is that her name?
full
Pope?
lockdown. It seems to have spread
Yes.
everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition.
Oh, I forgot my
no
water.
longer the director,
Damn it.
obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking
Then-
too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service.
Oh, okay, so now I finally get the blue silhouette dude was the previous
He keeps appearing
director.
to me,
Yeah.
saying things. It's hard to make out.
He
but
played
told me
the
to
old
cleanse the
Russian
visual
roulette,
point, push the hiss out.
but he decided to go
The room
first.
shifted around. You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the
It was
lockdown.
his time to
Of course
just
you
get
can't be the
yeet,
director.
you know? Sometimes it happens to the best of
I'm not
us.
ready to tell her
He
about
had
it
to
yet.
yeet his brain from his body.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse.
I really
have a
like,
million questions, and you probably
The
have a
actor
million
for
more.
Pope. I just think they do a really good performance. Like,
Not yet.
I think they're my favorite character,
But there's
like,
something
performance in
they're-
the game.
I ask you to do first.
Their expressions and just the gestures just make them slightly off in a really, like,
Those infected
not overt, but
possessed by the
I think it's I think that's just part of the.
Our options are very different.
Sorry. I don't think the characters have super great animations, but the voice acting is like really stellar. I just like how they kind of pull off this really like this like really the kind of nerdy, tone in their voice, like when she's like ready to talk about something that she's very familiar with, like she gets really excited and you can tell like the shift in the tone. I think that's like some of the really cool stuff, and that's kind of why I like their character. But yeah.
subtlety and tones are always the best.
Oh yeah.
She's all like, we gotta cure the red out of her blood system. Quick, everyone, let's huddle
You saw
together.
that? She Thanos. Even his ass clap has reached these corners of the psycho paranormal world.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
She just had too much red blood in her. You just gotta drain it all out. How do you think these carpets are so red?
I can't cleanse them. I saw.
Oh, did you unlock like any other outfits, or is this just the only outfit you like in her in?
It's the only outfit available that I like right now.
I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you I'm here.
We'll get one like
I'll risk it.
later down the line.
The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know. Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it. It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss. Where is the hotline? It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you. Okay, that's my next stop. That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Time to find that hotline bling.
Look, I know this is all. Don't hesitate to ask me anything.
They like set her up. It's like those sexting hotlines because they're trying to groom her into becoming the ideal gamer girl. So she's got to have that like hotline
The hotline
voice
should be in the
ready for them.
communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
I think it's hilarious that the enemies are called
The
Hiss.
oldest house is a sprawling
Yeah.
complex with.
Because
open
now
views to
I'm
all
just
over the
thinking
place
of
as
them
well.
like a cat
I don't even
hissing.
know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building.
Like, sure, I guess the
First
world is
house
shitty, but I feel like
a
it's
shift
kind of
place.
unsettling to
I-
have like
you've
two
seen
white
it.
women say it's a
Transcends
shitty
its
world out
physical
there.
limits.
I've been to New York a few times.
Yeah.
How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, like that moment
HRA
there where
stopped
she
me
just
from
starts
becoming
nerding out about
hiss.
what an object of power
It seems
is.
that way.
That was
I
good.
hadn't even heard of
Yeah.
the HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
It's definitely suspicious that the head of research went missing and just like started handing out items that would be very useful for people to survive an incident with the hiss.
He
And
was
then
like,
they have an incident with the hiss.
yeah. He was just like, here y'all go. I'ma head out.
Dr. Darling like realizes Metroid 4 Prime will never be a thing and just like yeets this at plane of existence. He's just like, I need to find the next plane of existence where the Metroid series isn't dead.
I wish I was there. Someone's making the pew pew.
Someone drank the Kool-Aid. See, this is what happens when you don't share the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. When I say I'm gonna blow up the bathroom, this is what I mean. Kabloom.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So like that's what you get for making this entire facility not accessible for disabilities.
I know, there's stairs everywhere. Like,
Yep.
who's expected to be able to do all this? Ooh, well, that sucks. We can't go there. I think
No
this
elevators.
way.
Like really. Not enough elevators.
Yep.
See, this place is called Dead Letters. What's its use here in the branch?
I think this is the mail room.
Ah, I see. See, they're going through so much fan mail that there's an entire brew of just like deciphering the fan mail.
Sorry, 1 second.
No worries.
Okay.
Question: after playing this game, did you ever get sick of looking at the color red?
No, not really. I think it's like a pretty cool, like, color.
You think red is a cool color? Or are you talking about like the use of red light in this in these levels?
I think the red lighting is pretty cool, to be honest.
Alright.
It just kind of makes everything a little more foreboding, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just kind of like the this like very concrete
Communications. We're on the right track.
feeling, basically.
Yeah.
Kabloom!
I just wonder, because I know that, like, the use of red is just everywhere in this game, and I'm just wondering, like, if you ever get, like, you know...
My man, taken out with a tube thing.
An object of power. Looks like it has
That tube had to teach him in his place.
Alright. Shoot me. How do I get up? Oh, here we go. Honestly, the main thing that just kind of bugged me about this game is just the frequency of like enemy respawns, but I guess we'll kind of see that eventually.
Time to control the floppy disk.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Well, you see, Jess, as you should know from taking as many blue-collar jobs, that no one truly has control under capitalism except for the invisible hand.
All right.
Damn, this game is the most well-polished creepypasta game ever.
It is just a creepypasta. That's why I was telling you, like, this is literally just the SCP Containment Breach expanded into a full video game.
It is. Alan, we already have a religion like that. It's called brand loyalty.
I got it.
It's called
Just like you wanted,
Stanning
this will help me fight
Companies.
this.
Oh, goodness.
Oh. Sometimes I think about what I was saying yesterday about like how
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
even these ass cheeks like make God quiver.
Oh, God. And?
What if I'm the envy of power?
They really envy you with power, eh?
Nice.
Hey. Good thing we're the director and not like the janitorial assistant. Because, all this property damage would have gotten out of our paychecks instead of someone else's.
We'll just give it all to Phil.
This must open the door.
Oh god, may he rest in peace.
Shh. Nothing's happened yet. Okay.
Did you just try to straight out vibin' though? You gotta do it when you're at your utmost vibe mood.
God, the only way I can see is by doing that in there. I think sometimes this game goes a little too hard on its lighting, in the sense of the absence of lighting. That's usually just the thing I get a little annoyed at in like some video games. Okay.
One of these employees that's just straight up vibing still deserves to be paid while on, shift, because it's pretty obvious none of them clocked out yet.
Yeah.
They should be paid overtime, or they should all just get promotions.
Wait, what did I just do? I just went in a circle. Oh.
Oh no, that person ate too many Doritos. This is what happens when you eat too many Doritos and you're not a gamer.
No, this is what happens when you become a gamer. You bought too many of the Mountain Dew packs for your Call of Duty thing. What was it like? It was like a Call of Duty like points or something like that. Oh shit, I didn't see that man.
I don't remember. I thought it was World of Warcraft, because I know Mountain Dew also did like a World of Warcraft collaboration.
I mean, I'm sure they probably did too.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Come on. No, this is where they're like, look, we have a ramp, it's accessible, even though it goes up at like an almost 45-degree angle.
God, oh god.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been...
The hotline can't be far now.
Although, sometimes when I play this game, it reminds me of, like, the first time I played Half-Life 2. Sometimes just with, like, the corridor aspect. Yeah. Ooh, the floppy disk. The object is an 8-inch diskette. So remember, it's a girl. I'm joking.
No, it was a rejected chipette.
Oh goodness. Containing the Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to kinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. This object is currently bound to the Chuck E. Cheese mascot in Anaheim. for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Paraguay by agents assigned by the Five Nights at Freddy's company and Sans Undertale with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Hawaii missiles believed to be reserved for the use against
Hatsune Miku?
the Hatsune Mikus, her army. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by the agents the next day. I like to think that that in the future, instead of like the Terminator plotline, except it's just Hatsune Miku bots have become real and are invading us.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels.
She just snapped. She didn't want to be anyone's waifu anymore.
The radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hotel. This place is pretty cool.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Confused. It says it'll let you contact extra dimensional entities, but then I can't do anything with this. I don't know. I guess I just can't think.
It's almost 11:30.
Yeah. Look at that, well dialed.
Lord is not prone to making dad
It's
jokes.
an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct
The
line to the astral
void.
plane and the board.
Hey, look, it's your
And
daddy.
my hypothesis is,
He is, though.
under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Is that your thing? You're here for anime daddies? Or just daddies in general?
Wait, anime daddies?
A director needs a team.
I was thinking of Nikolai was one of them from Resident Evil 3 Remake. But he's not really anime either. He's just another
He's just
twink
like,
daddy.
he's
He's
just
a
a very handsome man.
Marshall especially.
Okay.
Operations.
Oh.
She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Nikolai is a handsome man. Would I let him destroy the city again? Um, if it meant I got to go on a date with the man, sure.
Have it. The hotline.
I feel like he'd sell you out though, and halfway.
Listen to him. He
But
feels
how
nothing
about
like
this?
Echo.
We live a happy life and we only let a city be destroyed. It's not my conscience. It's a corporation's
People react.
Oh,
for letting their
God.
shit get
Tell
out.
them about you.
I mean,
Is it too soon?
It just
to
means
help
that I have a husband
She
to
might be able to help.
have come home.
I mean, yeah, that is Umbrella Corporation's fault for that nuclear power, and honestly, like, given the fact that the board felt like they need to shoot a nuke at that area, like it's kind of questionable. Would that antidote that Jill was able to find, would it have been dispersed fast enough?
I just think it's an interesting point because that was not in the original game.
How is it out there? The comms, the hiss?
It felt like an unnecessary plot point that didn't go anywhere because there was nowhere to take it. Because the only thing that happens in Resident Evil 3 is that they get a vaccine for Jill, and then they're like, we need to get out of here, you know?
Darling.
Yeah, because they're nuking it.
But
Yeah.
he's gone. He is gone. Salvador? He's the head of security. And Marshall? Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us.
That's
What
the
other sectors? How do I get there?
See, that's when I'm a little wary that Pope is like, she's tough, and I'm like, you're kind of describing a black woman tough, when it's like, is she tough, or is she just like moderately okay and just disagrees with you sometimes? Because, you know, it be like that with people accusing a black woman being an angry black woman.
Yeah.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this...
Like, what if that's she's like, oh, she's really tough, she's no nonsense, and you just meet her and she's just really chill. She's like, yeah, sure. We were just holding out this place to make sure it doesn't, like, get bigger or anything, you know, controlling the hiss. I just disagreed with Pope's idea of just retreating back. Like, that's just it.
I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding.
God, I can't believe
Okay.
it's...
If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the
Will your
internal
thirst
conversation
ever
for
be
any lockdown
quenched,
bypasses.
Juan? Will your
We need to
thirst
get the
ever be
sectors open to
quenched?
locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the
No.
maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Will the gamer girl bathwater even be able to suffice it?
What did you say?
I said, even with the gamer girl bathwater, it would not, you know, suffice your quench. Or suffice to quench your thirst.
My mind is...
Your
That's it. It is.
It just is. I guess that's a justifiable explanation.
Yeah. I think this is a good stopping point. My mind is like fried right now. I like can
Yeah.
barely think.
Honestly,
Sounds like it's coming
good idea.
Yeah.
We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
I just want to thank everyone for coming into the stream. This little picture is just how grateful I think of everyone's
Hate
time.
this.
Yes, I sent this to you too.
I just saw it.
You're welcome.
Anyway, thank you for joining our mixture of Pokey Raids / Pokey Showdown / Control stream.
Yeah.
Hope y'all have a nice night.
Yeah, have a good night. Good luck playing more Mario 64. Alright. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Night.